Good morning, it is Jane with Scraptastic and on today's hashtag 50 Gone by 2024, we are going to talk about the Mediterranean diet. This is an idea, it gives you a little bit of a beginner's idea where to start and a little bit of a meal plan. So let's get to the disclaimer, shall we? Always check with your physician before starting any exercise program or diet regimen. Information here is my own personal research into different health topics and is not to be considered medical advice. Alright, Mediterranean diet. This is a diet that has been making the rounds a little bit lately. It is rich in flavorful ingredients like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, heart-healthy fats, and the Mediterranean diet is equal parts delicious and nutritious. It is also associated with a variety of benefits and can help support brain function, promote heart health, regulate blood sugar levels, and more. There are no concrete rules for how to follow the Mediterranean diet, but I'm going to list a few general guidelines that you can do to incorporate the principles of the diet into your daily routine. Okay? The Mediterranean diet, what is it? It is a diet based on traditional foods that people used to eat in countries bordering the Mediterranean Sea, France, Spain, Greece, and Italy. Researchers noted that these people were exceptionally healthy and had a low risk of many chronic conditions. And I would imagine a lot of that is because of the amount of walking that they do as well. Although there are no strict rules or regulations for the diet, it typically encourages fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, nuts, seeds, and heart-healthy fats. Processed foods, added sugar, and refined grains should be restricted. There have been numerous studies have now shown that this diet can promote weight loss and help prevent heart attacks, strokes, type 2 diabetes, and premature death. I mean, that's all bonuses, right? For this reason, it is often recommended for those who are looking to improve their health and to protect against chronic disease. The Mediterranean diet has been linked to a long list of health benefits. It promotes heart health. It has been studied extensively for its ability to promote that heart health. In fact, research shows that this diet may also be linked to a lower risk of heart disease and strokes. One study compared the effects of the Mediterranean diet and a low-fat diet and reported that the Mediterranean diet was more effective at slowing the progression of plaque buildup in the arteries, which is a major risk for heart disease. Other research shows that the Mediterranean diet can also help lower levels of diastolic and systolic blood pressure to support your heart health. And that's really important, that blood pressure, those metrics. Supports your healthy blood sugar levels. It encourages a variety of nutrient-dense foods, including fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, whole grains, and of course those heart-healthy fats. They believe that eating this pattern may help stabilize blood sugar levels and protect against type 2 diabetes. And there have been multiple studies that have found the Mediterranean diet can reduce fasting blood sugar levels and improve levels of your hemoglobin A1C, which is a marker used to measure long-term blood sugar control. It has also been shown to decrease insulin resistance, a condition that impairs the body's ability to use insulin to regulate those blood sugar levels effectively. It protects brain function. There are several studies showing that this diet can be beneficial for brain health and may even protect against cognitive decline as you get older. For example, one study included 512 people, found that greater adherence to the Mediterranean diet was associated with improved memory and reductions in several of the risk factors for the Alzheimer's disease. And you know, lately a lot of the studies have been showing that Alzheimer's is, they're now calling it diabetes type 3, um, because of the amount of sugar that crosses that brain barrier. So, this sounds like it's a positive thing. What's more, one large review also showed that following the Mediterranean diet was linked to improvements in cognitive function, memory, attention, and processing speed in healthy older adults. So, how do you follow it? You eat vegetables, fruits, nuts, seeds, legumes, potatoes, whole grains, herbs, spices, fish, seafood, and extra virgin olive. The things that you want to eat in moderation are poultry, eggs, cheese, and yogurt. The things you want to rarely eat are red meat, sugar-sweetened beverages, added sugars, processed meat, refined grains, refined oils, and other highly processed foods. So, there are some things they tell you foods to eat. Exactly which foods belong to the Mediterranean diet is pretty controversial, partly because there is a variation between the countries. The diet examined by most studies is high in healthy plant foods and relatively low in animal products and meat. However, eating fish and seafood is recommended at least twice a week. The Mediterranean lifestyle also involves regular physical activity, sharing meals with other people, and minimizing stress levels. You can include a mix of fresh, frozen, dried, canned fruits, vegetables, but you need to check those packages for added sugar and sodium. And you know, they're usually loaded with them. Ideally, you should base your diet on these healthy Mediterranean foods. Vegetables: tomatoes, broccoli, kale, spinach, onions, cauliflower, carrots, Brussels sprouts, cucumbers, potatoes, sweet potatoes, and turnips. Fruits: apples, bananas, oranges, pears, strawberries, grapes, dates, figs, melons, and peaches. Nuts and seeds and nut butters, such as almonds, walnuts, macadamia nuts, hazelnuts, cashews, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, almond butter, and peanut butter. Legumes: beans, peas, lentils, pulses, peanuts, and chickpeas. I don't know what a pulse is. May have to look that one up. Whole grains: oats, brown rice, rye, barley, corn, buckwheat, whole wheat bread, and pasta. Fish and seafood: salmon, sardines, trout, tuna, mackerel, shrimp, oysters, clams, crab, and mussels. Don't care for mussels. Poultry: you want to stick to chicken, duck, and turkey. Eggs: chicken, quail, and duck eggs. Dairy: cheese, yogurt, and milk. Herbs and spices: garlic, basil, my favorite, mint, rosemary, sage, nutmeg, cinnamon, and pepper. Healthy fats are extra virgin olive oil, olives, avocados, and avocado oil. The foods that you want to limit are processed foods and ingredients such as added sugar. Added sugar is found in many foods, but especially high in soda, candies, ice cream, table sugar, syrup, and baked goods. Refined grains such as white bread, pasta, tortillas, chips, and crackers. Trans fat, which is found in margarine. Fried foods and other processed foods. Refined oils: soybean oil, canola oil, cottonseed oil, and grapeseed oil. Processed meat: processed sausages, hot dogs, deli meats, beef jerky. And those highly processed foods such as fast food, convenience meals, microwave popcorn, and granola bars. Beverages: water should be your go-to beverage on a Mediterranean diet. Actually, it should be your go-to beverage, period. This diet also allows moderate amounts of red wine, around 1 glass per day. However, it is completely optional and wine should be avoided by some people, including anyone who is pregnant, has difficulty drinking in moderation, or is taking certain medications that may interact with alcohol. So you need to be aware of the medications you are taking. Coffee and tea are also healthy beverage choices on the Mediterranean diet. Just be mindful of adding lots of added sugar or cream. You'll want to limit your sugar-sweetened beverages such as soda or sweet tea because they're high in added sugar. Fruit juice would be okay to include in moderation, but you're better off choosing whole fruits to get the benefit of the fiber in the fruit. Now, there are some sample menus, so let's kind of go over those. You can adjust the portions and food choices based on your own needs and preferences and add snacks as desired. They suggest breakfast Greek yogurt with strawberries and chia seeds. And if you've ever put chia seeds in your yogurt, you know that what they do is they swell up and they make it more like almost like a tapioca pudding. Lunch, a whole grain sandwich with hummus and vegetables. Dinner, a tuna salad with greens and olive oil, as well as a fruit salad. Then there's oatmeal with blueberries. Lunch is a caprese zucchini noodles with mozzarella, cherry tomatoes, olive oil, and balsamic vinegar. Dinner is a salad with tomatoes, olives, cucumbers, farro, grilled chicken, and feta cheese. Then, the next day, they suggest an omelet with mushrooms, tomatoes, and onions. For lunch, a whole grain sandwich with cheese and fresh vegetables. Dinner would be a Mediterranean lasagna. What that would include, I don't know. Probably vegetables, lasagna, maybe some tomato sauce. Who knows? The next day, they suggest yogurt with sliced fruit and nuts. For lunch, they suggest quinoa salad with chickpeas. I don't know if that would do me. Dinner would be broiled salmon with brown rice and vegetables. Or fish of your choice. Then there is eggs and sautéed vegetables with whole wheat toast. For lunch, they suggest stuffed zucchini boats with pesto, turkey sausage, tomatoes, bell peppers, and cheese. And then for dinner, they suggest grilled lamb with salad and a baked potato. Next, we have oatmeal with raisins, nuts, and apple slices. And for lunch, a whole grain sandwich with vegetables. For dinner, a Mediterranean pizza made with whole wheat pita bread, topped with cheese, vegetables, and olives. If you like olives. I don't like olives. Then they suggest an omelet with veggies and olives, as you tolerate. Lunch is a falafel bowl with feta, onions, tomatoes, hummus, and rice. Dinner is a grilled chicken with vegetables, sweet potato fries, and a fresh fruit. They say there is usually no need to count calories or track macronutrients on a Mediterranean diet. There are all kinds of healthy snacks that you're allowed to have on this. So if you feel hungry between meals, you can have a handful of nuts, a piece of fruit, baby carrots with hummus, mixed berries, grape, Greek yogurt, hard-boiled egg with salt and pepper, apple slices with almond butter. My favorite is apple slices with peanut butter. Sliced bell peppers with guacamole, cottage cheese with fresh fruit, chia pudding. Eating out? Many restaurants are suitable for the Mediterranean diet. Try to choose whole grains, vegetables, legumes, seafood, and a healthy fat. It's also key to enjoy your meal and savor it with good company. So choose something that sounds good. There are a few tips that you can use to adapt dishes when you're eating out. Choose fish or seafood as your main dish. Ask the server if your food can be cooked in extra virgin olive oil. Choose whole grain bread with olive oil instead of butter. Add vegetables to your order. And they have a nice big long shopping list. As always, do the perimeter of the store, which is where the whole foods are typically found. Some diet items you might want to add to your shopping list are carrots, onions, broccoli, spinach, kale, garlic, zucchini, mushrooms, peas, carrots, broccoli, mixed vegetables, and those can be frozen. Tubers, as in potatoes, sweet potatoes, and yams. Fruits, such as apples, bananas, oranges, grapes, melons, peaches, pears, strawberries, and blueberries. Grains would be whole grain bread, whole grain pasta, quinoa, brown rice, and oats. Legumes would be lentils, chickpeas, black beans, and kidney beans. Nuts include almonds, walnuts, cashews, pistachios, and macadamia nuts. Seeds such as sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, and hemp seeds. Condiments would be sea salt, pepper, turmeric, cinnamon, cayenne pepper, oregano. Seafood should include salmon, sardines, mackerel, trout, shrimp, and mussels. Dairy products would be Greek yogurt, and milk. Poultry would be chicken, duck, and turkey. Eggs would be chicken, quail, and duck eggs. And of course your healthy fats would be extra virgin olive oil, olives, avocados, and avocado oil. But here's the bottom line. Though there's not one defined Mediterranean diet, this dietary pattern is generally rich in healthy plant foods and relatively lower in animal foods, with a focus on fish and seafood. It has been associated with numerous health benefits and may help stabilize blood sugar levels, promote heart health, enhance brain function, and more. And best of all, you can adapt the principles of the Mediterranean diet in a way that works for you. If you dislike salmon and sardines, but whole wheat pasta and olive oil are your favorites, start building delicious Mediterranean-inspired meals with the foods you love. And that is it for today's hashtag 50 Gone by 2024. So go out there, be a blessing to others, do something kind for someone else, and get out there and see this big, beautiful world we live in. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.